Today I'm doing a video about some time ago I did a video about decorating how I decorated the pots and what was my motivation, what inspired me, and of course I sent them for bisquing and they returned today, and yesterday actually, and today I want to show you what they look like. I find it very interesting. I hope you find it interesting too, to see the result. And this is at the bisque stage, by the way. I have to glaze them. Sometimes I find that they're more interesting after bisquing them than after I've glazed them because of course the color of the glaze and the firing effect sometimes does not look the way one would have thought. So it's always surprising. It's always a surprise, sometimes a pleasant surprise. But anyway, here's the bisque. These I've got back from bisquing, and these I did with red clay. That's number 90 red clay slip. So this is slip trailing that I did on this pot, and that's this other pot I did slip trailing. Hope you can see. I did slip trailing, but I use a white glaze. This I use a red glaze, the natural clay, red clay slip I used on this pot to decorate. And this one I use a white slip, clay slip to do that. Okay, slip is made from the clay, actually. And so that's it. And so here's another one. This one I used, it was the autumn scene that I picked the autumn flowers or buds from the woods, and I actually, here was my inspiration, and that I used. Those are roses and other plants that I really don't know what they are, but those are the rose seeds in the autumn, and so I used that idea to decorate this one using the same slip to decorate it. And that's another one. And here is another one. This is I used a daisy, some daisies I had on my table that I use as inspiration to decorate this one using the white slip glaze. And here's another one. This one, what I did, I covered it with slip and then I carved. So this one is covered with slip, and then I carved on the surface. I don't know if you can see the surface, very difficult. And I carved on the surface, and then on the top. And okay, and these, the same idea. This one, this is a red clay, and that I threw the vase, and then I carved on the vase, and then I decorated it with using slip in the carvings, using the same design, the same pattern that I used for the autumn scene, autumn leaves, I would call it, I don't know. Okay, and here's another one I did. This one is also covered with slip, red slip, and then I carved through it. Okay, here's another one. This one is the white clay. I threw the white clay, and then I use a red slip on it as a this one was slip trailing that I did. I use red here, not slip trailing. What did I say? Yeah, slip trailing. Yeah. And here I use the blue. I colored this slip with blue, and there, I got what this looks like. And then the red. This is the same thing, except that this one is not slip trailing. This I covered the pot with the red clay, the red slip, and then I carved through it. The same design. I found it's very interesting. Actually, I hate to glaze it. I'm wondering what to glaze it. I'm not sure. I should glaze it with a clear glaze so that you know, the color, the design can show through. A transparent glaze. I want a transparent glaze, but I'm not sure if I should use clear or Celadon, which is a transparent glaze too. Here's another one I did some time ago, the same idea of carving in to the pot and then filling it with slip. This is the same idea. Okay, and this one is, this is slip trailing with red slip over the white pot. Okay. So that's it. I hope you found it interesting. Now I have to glaze them. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they look like after I've glazed them. And I'll show you what they look like. I like this one. I like this one too, but I find this so interesting. I'm thinking of whether I should glaze it with a clear. I'll see, I haven't decided. Okay. Thank you.